Right here on the screen, you can see this is Corel. So we're going to be doing Corel, and then we're going to be putting some of this color and intercept and other things you may like to do. So to do this, right, so let's start. Let's dig into it. Shift this to the side. Alright, if you notice, there's a background here, and there's this coil here, and there's this one here, and this one here. So we're going to start from the background. And so to get that, go to your rectangle tool. You have your tool by your left side. Double click on it. The shape will come in here. So from here now, I'm going to remove outline by right clicking on this X here to remove outline. Then we're going to fill with color. So right now, I'm going to come down to the color. So we're going to use this eyedropper to select this color instead of, you can actually choose from the color palette here, but we're going to use this eyedropper to select the color. So we have this right now. Alright, so the next thing, you're going to hold your shift down. First of all, before that, you have to duplicate. Alright, so by pressing your plus button on your keyboard. So we have done it again, so let's go back again. Now let's go back again and convert again. Now in some versions of CorelDRAW, I noticed that some version may not do it the second time, but mine for some reasons does it. Maybe because it's an updated version of the one I learned it from. So now we have to. Now if you notice, you see that the color here is not the same with the one here. So if you can actually choose to leave your color this way if you like it, but I want to change mine. So I'm going to go back again to bitmap. Go down to 3D page coil. So I'm going to change the color. I'm going to use eyedropper to change the color to this very one that we'll have here. Alright, so we go to the left, down left, use the same eyedropper. It's already there already, so that's how we have this. Alright, very beautiful. So I'm going to ungroup. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ungroup this anyway because I grouped it together. So I'm going to ungroup this again. So let's assume we already have the text type already. So in order not to waste time, let's start from the text. So if you notice the text, you see that the text has two this thing here. So how do we achieve this? So let's put this aside and let's put this aside. Okay. Now this is how the text came originally. So when you type your text, choose a bold font. So I'm using this particular font, agency concept. You can actually choose a different font. There are other fonts that look similar to that, but I think this came out better. So I change my color to this blue color here. I can actually use eyedropper to choose whatever color you want anyway. Alright, so that's by the way. Escape. So now to get this this thing here, right, we're going to use a rectangle to draw a circle here. Use your pick tool. You go to pick tool to adjust it the way you want, and now we're going to select both the text and the rectangle. So we're going to click on intersect. Alright, click on intersect. Now when you look at this intersect, you look as if nothing actually happened, but something happened. So now let's delete the rectangle. We don't need it again. Let's delete the rectangle. So if you click under this text now, you see that the text is divided into two. Not divided, there's a separate layer now on it. So this separate layer, you see, is now a different, like half of this one. Let's undo. Now on the separate layer you can actually choose a different color on it. So that's how we got this. You can actually choose a different color on it, and you can do a lot of things with that too. So you can actually shift it a bit just to make something stylish if you choose to, you know, whatever, however you want to do it. There's no right or wrong way to do this kind of stuff. It's just what you look at your screen and say this one is beautiful. So I'm going to group this. So that's how we achieve this. And then this very one, okay. So I'm going to drag it here. If you notice there's arrow here, this is actually double, and there's this here. Okay, so we're going to do this right now. So this is how I achieve it. Rectangle 2. So actually let me delete this. I should actually draw it just to, anyway, I can actually reshape it later. So this rectangle 2 right now, I'm going to duplicate it into 3. So press the plus button, 1, 2. So we now have 3 of it in one place. So let me drag this. I'm going to drag this, holding your shift button so that you get the same side. So we're going to drag this, and this side you don't need to hold your shift button. You can just, alright. So now we're going to drag the second one again, drag it down like this. Now so now it's, now I want to show you, actually I want to show you something with this. So I'm going to duplicate this. Alright, so we're going to use this thing they call to erase the parts that we don't want, and which is this. This, we don't want 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 this. So anyway, for those of you who are CorelDRAW guru, if you have a better way of doing this, you can actually let me know. Alright. Oh shit, I'm supposed to first of all delete this. Yes. So now I have something different from this one here. You see, I have something different from this one I have here. So you can actually design something like this. And so from the headline, increase the size. So this is more like example of what I want to achieve using this. So let's go to this one. This is now one we want to actually do. So we're going to go back to the same virtual segment delete. Go back to it again. So if you look at it, we need this line. We don't want this one. 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 We don't want this line. We don't want this line. We don't want this line. So that's how we got this. Alright, so we see you can actually achieve different things with this. So good. We increase the headline to 133. So this is one we'll be using, but I'll just show you this one as an example. Can change the color to no, can change the color to whatever I want. So change the color to blue or red, whatever I want. Okay, so now we have it. So if you look at the other one, there's one arrow here and one here. So how do we achieve that? Under your object properties, this is your object property. Under your object properties, you have these things here. Just click on any of them, you can see it. Then on the other side, let's say we choose something like I can choose something different this time anyway. I can decide to use this. No, I don't like. This is not going to be okay. Let's see. We can actually use this. This will be fine. This should be fine. So just drag it. You can actually reduce this text here, or you can press P on your keyboard to centralize it to the page center. Okay, let me remove this one first. P, that one is centralized. P, that's centralized. So we have something unique in here. Let's centralize this very one too. Okay, so we have something unique in here. It's already looking so great. Okay, so this one is just a line which you can draw using your base there. Okay, let me just do that. You can just draw a line. So I just want to use this one. Using the base there or pen tool, anyone can draw the line, but you must make sure that the line is straight anyway. So just choose the same color here, then change the headline to 333. That was what we used before. So I'm going to have this. So just the same way you type the other text and change the color, type whatever you want to type here. Let's bring this one down. Your best hope of printing. So type whatever you want to type here, and then so let's adjust it a little. So even this very well, you can actually choose this one, this thing. Look at, if you like this one, you can choose under the object properties. You can choose different things there. However I like it, you can choose. Let's scroll down. There's something like this too. Maybe we should leave it this way. Okay, leave it this way. So using the same base again, the same base there from your from your tool menu. I'm going to draw a line just this size, just this side. change it to something, then change the headline size to the same 333 or something less anyway. So I'm going to switch over to my pick to drag it to this side. It's kind of slant, okay? Yeah. So maybe I should reduce it. So the same way we choose arrow here is the same way we're going to choose this. So under the object property, sorry, you can actually find this from your symbols anyway, but I prefer this very one. So anyway, so let's mirror it. Okay, so that's how we got this. Oh no, I think I mirrored it wrongly. Yeah, that's how we got this. So I'm going to duplicate it by pressing plus button on my keyboard, then holding my control drag so that I maintain the same line. Then I'm going to mirror this one so that it will face. So that's how we got this. So I'm going to expand this a little just to make it fit in. Just to make it fit in. So ladies and gentlemen, that is it. So if you want to learn more about this, you can let me know, chat me up. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a like, subscribe to my channel. Links Tech Concept signing out. God bless you.